Hey, beautiful soul. So I was recently watching an interview with Dita Von Teese. I think it was with SMTM Entertainment. But it was called 5 Minutes with Dita Von Teese. And she said that she has to work out and be very fit for her shows. But it's not just because she's wearing a G-string on stage, and all these people are seeing her all natural. It's because her costumes are so heavy. Her costumes and her corsets and everything she wears, they're covered in Swarovski crystals, which are really very, very, very heavy. And so when you take this concept of what you've been through life now, and I don't want to put it in phrase as being life is heavier, but if you take the idea of surrender, and to me, surrender is unveiling something more, right? So it's like you're in this beautiful Ralph and Russell ball gown, and underneath it is a corset of diamonds and pearls. And you get diamonds through pressure, right? And you get they're like pressure and fire, and you get pearls as a symbol of wisdom, right? And think about how a pearl is born. So if there's a lot more diamonds and pearls in your corset now, and when you surrender, you're taking off your gown, whether it's surrendering through yourself, surrendering through events, or surrendering through God surrendering you, when that round drops, the corset underneath, it has a lot more diamonds and pearls on it, and so it will require you to be a different woman to wear it. And that's in essence what training like a goddess is about. It's the surrendering. It's also the divine surrender, which my coach A.G. Johnson said is the art of getting out of your own way. So you're moving stuff out of your own way. And let me even back up further. One, you're owning that you are piece of sensual lingerie, that you're owning that you are your own delicious, beautiful collection, and you're taking that feeling, knowing that there's a new you of every season, and harnessing that feeling and feeling sexy and sensual and luxurious and soft and beautiful within your body, and that's how you're moving through the world. And then when you're 100% in your body, you're saying, okay, am I going to take the next stiletto step? And am I going to allow God to come through me? I'm going to take I'm going to have the courage and the bravery to allow me to be his vessel, even though I feel so raw, vulnerable, and hurt, Am I going to take this step? And that's such an empowering thing, to being like, I am so willing. I am so willing. Fill me up with all that. And doing that is saying, as one of E.T. the hip hop preacher's friends once told him when I believe it was his mom died, and the next day E.T. saw him, and maybe it wasn't that, the next day, it was the weekend. He's like, how are you doing? The guy was smiling and glowing. He said, all that I am is of God. All that I am not is of me. So doing that is having the courage to know that your worth is absolutely limitless. But even on that's a verge. That's on the edge of the verge to what God's abundance and power and manifestation of love is. And you're a manifestation of one of his beauties on this earth. And knowing that in your soul of souls, that's why you got to drink yourself like a glass of Moscato. You know that in your soul of souls, right? And then you're practicing divine surrender, the art of getting out of your own way. And surrender is the unveiling of something more. So you're unveiling the corset. It's not just a G-string, but the corset with the Swarovski crystals and Swarovski, diamonds on it, and pearls. And every time you unveil yourself, you may find that there's more pearls and more diamonds, and you may not be aware that they're there. And some of them may have really hurt as they were being formed. And so just know that the way you carry yourself, the way you move through the world, the way you view your body, it's on a different level. It's on a completely different level. And at the end of the day, that's what training like a goddess really means.